Hey guys, it's Anna and Boo. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to be talking about boundaries and how to set them and how it's okay to have boundaries. And featuring Leah, my husky. She's about to be 4 years old. And my extra large beanbag. Yes, it's great. I love it. So, boundaries. It's very important to have them, whether it's at work or with your parents, with your friends, with your siblings, with your boyfriend, girlfriend, boo, wife, husband, whatever else. Because if you do not have boundaries, people will cross them. Like, it is what it is. So the motivation or the inspiration for this video is because the last job I just finished a couple days ago, I had a coworker that we didn't really get along. Well, we didn't mesh well at all. So I noticed that within like the first week I was there, but I didn't say nothing because I knew I was going to leave to go to school within a couple months. But it made the situation or the atmosphere really uncomfortable for myself, and I could tell she was a little bit uncomfortable, and so were the patients. Well, I know that now because I talked to some of the patients about it. And so I'm like, man, I really should have talked to her within like the first week of me getting there, because like I said, it created a really unsettling environment and atmosphere, and who wants to work in an atmosphere like that? Like, especially if you're gonna be somewhere for months or years, like, you need to talk about your expectations, your boundaries from the gate. Like, of course, take a couple of days to, feel the vibe, get to know the person you're working with, the managers, whoever else is in the building, because you don't want to come in an environment that people already been working and just be like, all right, this is how I work, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. They're gonna look at you like, who are you? Like, you just got hired, calm down. So take a couple days to observe and really see how the vibe is and the coworkers are. So definitely, like, always have a conversation with your coworkers, like, hey, like, I'm so and so, this is my background, this is how I work, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, like, how do you function in the work atmosphere, or how do you like the atmosphere to be set? Like, ask them questions too, so they feel valued and like they're involved with the conversation, not that you're just being like a dictator and saying how you want things, what you don't like, what you do like, and that's how it's gonna be. Because that's already setting the tone for we're gonna have problems. But if you don't set expectations, if you don't create boundaries, people will cross them and people won't meet your expectations. I mean, they can't read your mind. So I am grateful that I went through that experience, because now I know, like, I'm gonna have a conversation with everybody that I meet within like the first week or so. Of course, spirit-led, because sometimes like you don't even have to have that conversation because they might bring it up, or you get disconnected really quick and you're like, oh, well, I didn't even have to waste my time to have that conversation. So yeah, like I said, I've learned from the situation to have that conversation ASAP. So the next job I have, Lord willing, I'll be a physical therapist by then. I'm definitely gonna be talking to my coworkers, or I guess even if they are like PTAs or whatever, they're not below me. They just have less qualifications than me, but like, I'll probably be their supervisor or boss. So like, I'll just let them know, like, how I work, what I like, what I don't like. And then of course, like, any feedback from them. And even relationships, that's really key. If you do not set expectations from the jump, the guy or the female or the girl won't exceed them or won't even meet them. Especially these jokers these days. Jesus, take the wheel. These guys are terrible. But, been there, done that, so I ain't gotta worry about that no more. I'll focus on my career, okay? And friendships, oh my God. Boundaries with friendships are very important too, especially, if you change your life like me. I became a Christian, like, for real, in 2018. So I could see that God started to transform my circle of friends, and it was not easy at all. But I had to like tell people like, yo, like I don't cuss anymore. Can you please refrain from cussing around me, whether that's in person or through text messages? And since they love and respect me, they said, okay, like I'll do that. But if you know, change your life around or whatever, and you don't explain to them like, hey, I don't like when people cuss around me because you know you're not cussing, they can't read your mind. Like just because you stop cussing, that don't mean that they have to stop cussing too. Like some people don't put two and two together, you know? So you have to explain to them what you like and what you don't like, or they're gonna be in the dark, and it's not their fault. Like they don't have to catch on what you are doing now versus before. Like that's not their job. Your job is to tell them or to ask them if they can respect, your change. And also like, what I've learned too, when I'm working all day or just busy from school or just life, sometimes you don't have time, sometimes you don't have the energy to text everyone back. So you have to create that boundary like, hey, I love you, I care about you, I miss talking to you, whatever. And I've received your message, but I'm just really mentally drained from the day, and I'll respond to you when I can. That's a boundary, because you're saying like, okay, I want to talk to you, but I have to take care of me first. Because if you don't take care of you first, how you gonna take care of anybody else? Or give your time to anybody else, So yeah, just definitely always have boundaries for anyone. Talk to them about it. Have expectations, and when you set them, you're able to measure and gauge. That's a word from my dad. You're able to measure and gauge, if they're abiding your expectations, if they respect you, if they love you. Because if somebody keeps crossing those boundaries, if someone keeps not meeting your expectations, they don't care about you. Because they ain't listening. Okay? All right, so that's my little spiel on creating boundaries, how to do it and the benefits of it. I will see y'all, when I'm gonna see y'all next? I don't know, but more than likely next Sunday, that's when I upload. So if you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video with someone. Y'all have a great, blessed rest of your day, or if it's the beginning of the day, whatever it is. See you later. Bye. You gonna say bye?